$60,000 price is well within the affordable range for the affordable target in Westchester, which is, in our case, that two-bedroom townhouse, a family of four, making 80% of the adjusted median income, and not half, not 100, down to 80, is probably, when I do the math, depending on what kind of mortgage I can get these people, and what kind of taxes I can persuade the city's assessor to accept from these people, it is probably going to be affordable to people at 60% of the median income. But it's also basically, as the gist of your question is getting at, it's basically the market price over there.
That was a great answer. I didn't know the history, and I certainly, I mean, two things can happen, right? There can be a site plan approval, and maybe for whatever reason it's not a financially viable project, right? Or secondly, it gets constructed and never gets filled, right? Because again, having worked all over Westchester, and this product is almost non-existent anywhere in Westchester County, and I'm really optimistic because I think there's a great opportunity here, but I think the pricing is going to be key, and there's a glut of this exact product in the city of Peekskill now, particularly in the eastern end of the city, and the prices are far less. So again, we'll see what happens, and I'm very hopeful, but it's going to be a challenge.
Mm-hmm. I agree. It's going to be a challenge.
Okay. So I have a couple of questions just on that. There are, however, still going to be, the bonus density is still granted for 2 units that will be priced lower.
No, not priced lower. That they will meet the county's affordable housing regulations. In terms of price, Mrs. Wells, all of them will meet the county's affordable housing regulations. The crummy thing, if you don't mind hearing this, and the only difference by labeling 2 of these units affordable according to the county's definition, they'll have to carry an additional deed restriction. The only end product of which is that the county gets to glom onto any appreciation that family makes over time, according to a formula, which frankly I find to be not really it's not really good public policy in my mind. I think the germinology of it was that therefore you could keep replenishing the county's affordable housing fund because that's where the money would go. Okay, that makes some sense, but to deprive, to encourage people with public money to take an affordable home ownership opportunity, because most of the affordable opportunities are just rentals. There's affordable rental housing all over the place. But then seize back the primary reason most homeowners buy houses, for value and appreciation. I just don't find it wise. But then again, in order to get the county to approve all this razzmatazz, we had to promise them 2. So we got 2 who will be unfortunately subject to this recapture deed restriction, making those 2 probably, Mr. Gomez, the hardest 2 to market.
And in perpetuity.
Now I understand.
They're in perpetuity. There'll be affordable units in perpetuity.
In perpetuity according to the county.
Okay.
So, and the other thing
I think, actually, let me amend. I think the standard county language does sunset at 50 something.
The other reason for building townhouses on this piece of property is that the code, which is this special permit by the Common Council, 575-27B1H, is a piece of zoning that was specifically written for that piece of property that has to be 250 feet from Bowman Towers and 250 feet from.
Very specific.
It very specifically targets that and basically allows only townhouses there. So that would have to be changed in order to build anything.
And that was way back. That was like 2000.
That was in some previous ownership, probably, when they were probably CDC or.
Foreman construction.
Was that Foreman?
Okay. Anyone else have any questions, comments? I guess there's nothing officially open. No needed to close, so I guess we'll. Can you mention, for the benefit of the public, that the Fort Hill public hearing will be reopened
gateway hearing will be open for the first time on that date, July 12th.
Okay. All right. Couldn't hear John. Fort Hill public hearing will be open at the next month's meeting on July 12th, and the Gateway project will be officially open on the same day. So the next month's meeting, there'll be an official public hearing on both projects we just discussed today. So if anyone in the audience is listening and wants to attend, please do so. Otherwise, I guess with that, if we don't have any other business, no? Can I have a motion to adjourn? Kevin, all in favor?